wanted to make a gingerbread house. I had to go to the doctor's office. I'm fine, everything's fine. But when I left, I literally started crying because all I wanted to do was build a gingerbread house. And so my mom took me to Target and I got myself a gingerbread house, and I was like, why not build it on here? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. But also, Haley Barber did a video, which I will link down below. I don't know how to like link it up top so that you can click it, but I do know how to just copy and paste a link and put it in the description for you guys. She did a video. It was like a get ready with me, and she answered like bookish questions. And so I was gonna do the same thing. I wrote down all of her questions that she answered, which correlated to what she was doing on her face. Like there was a question for like blush and like that kind of stuff. I don't know if that will work with building a gingerbread house. I tried so hard to make it connect. So I think I'm just gonna answer some questions, but I'm excited. How do I open? So I've got that and that. I did watch this girl's because I was like, I want my gingerbread house to look nice. And so I watched this girl on Instagram decorate her gingerbread house, and she decorated it before putting it together. So that's what I'm also going to do. Wow, it smells like gingerbread. So these are definitely like walls. A book that had a very lasting impression on me, it was definitely Book Lovers by Emily Henry, just because that book really made me evaluate my life and what I truly wanted to do with myself and like what I really enjoy doing. And I love reading books, I truly do, but I also really love like not breaking books down, but I love like the editing side of things. Like I love that so much. And so I really wanted to pursue a career in editing. I am not an editor at this moment, but that was just something that I was like, wow, like if I could have a dream job, like I would be an editor. And that book definitely had me understanding that that is truly what I wanted to do with myself. I read Finley Donovan is Killing It by Elle Casimano, I think that's her name. I thought it was really cute and I really liked it, and it was really fun. Sorry, you can have that candy, I guess. I say it's the first of a series just because like there's 3 books in the Finley Donovan series. So this was Finley Donovan is Killing It is book 1. And then there's another one. There's like 2 more. And I haven't read the other 2, but if book 1 is any indicator, I think I will like them because book 1 was hilarious. I could not stop laughing. So that was fun. I chose this book called Marmee, and it was by Sarah Miller. It's like a retelling of Little Women. The author was trying to tell Little Women from Marnie's perspective, but the way Marmee came off, and if you're not familiar with Little Women, Marmee is the mom of these 4 women. Let me tell you something. That was not my Marmee. I don't know who that lady was, but surely not my Marmee. I was so confused because that lady was just very judgmental. She was very mean. It was just like so weird. She had favorites, and like I get it. Like people are like, well, you're not a mom, so like you don't understand. Like we love our kids like in different ways. But like she had very clear like, I don't like this child. Not the Marmee I know. The Marmee in Little Women is so selfless. Like she's super selfless. She's always giving. She's always caring. She's always wondering like how she can give back. How can she do more? All of this stuff. And the Marmee in that book was the most judgmental, selfish person I have ever come across. Like it was embarrassing to read because I was like, there's no way she would say these things. There's no way she would treat people like this. Like she was very understanding. She was very giving in Little Women. I wish I was artistic. Oh, Rock Bottom Girl by Lucy Score. Rock Bottom Girl is about, I don't even remember the characters' names, but I do remember this girl is like 30. She goes back home to live with her parents again, and she starts coaching soccer. She meets one of the guys. They like start fake dating. He just is like, let's fake date. And she's like, okay. I wasn't a huge fan. The walls are upside down, but that's okay. Honestly, it's a slay. Holly Black, she wrote, I think it's called Folk of the Air is what the series is called. But the first book is The Cruel Prince. The last book is The Queen of Nothing. And when I tell you, it was the most important book of the whole series. Like, so freaking good. I don't want to like give too much away because obviously I want you to read the book. I have a reading vlog on it. It had me in tears. I love Jude and I love Carden. I love them together. I'm so sorry. It takes all of my concentration to do a mediocre job. Okay, cool. That looks terrible. It was never gonna look good, guys. It was never gonna look good. I think I would have to say When in Rome by Sarah Adams. That book was so cute. It was so cute. I will be taking no questions at this time. It was such a cute book. I loved it so much. It is about this girl who is a pop star, and her favorite movies are Audrey Hepburn movies, especially When in Rome. And so she decides to go to Rome, Kentucky, because it's the closest thing to Nashville. Naturally, her car breaks down in front of this guy's house. The whole town conspires against him. He's grumpy and a baker, so he like makes her like pancakes and stuff like that, and like she tries to make pancakes and it's like the worst pancakes he's ever had his entire life. And so then he like makes her pancakes, and she's like trying to copy the recipe. It's so flipping adorable. The icing is delicious, guys. 10 out of 10. I have like this one super happy memory of like my husband. He made me pancakes and like they weren't good, but I don't know, it just made me happy. The whole experience made me really happy. We had such a good time. It was funny. We were laughing a lot. And I love that memory, so. No! Oh gosh. No. No! I want to know how people do this. There we go. Okay. Immediately, first book that I thought of is House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Oh my gosh. Nope. Loved House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. It was such a good book. The twists. Oh, Let Dry 15 Minutes. The Book Charmer by Karen Hawkins. I loved the cover of that book. I thought it was so freaking pretty. Like, it's such a pretty book. And I just love the cover. I love the colors of the cover. I did read that book in another reading vlog. But like basically like I tried to guess what the book was about based on the cover, and the cover is just so stinking pretty. This is more of a series, but I'm gonna say All for the Game by Nora Sakovic. I think that's how you say her last name. But it is definitely a dark series, and things happen. Like even in book 1, people have accidents and it's very clearly mafia related. This guy, his dad is part of the mafia and has been hunting him and his mother down for so long. His mother is dead, and so he's still on the run. And so he pretends to be this high schooler that's about to graduate, and this other guy comes in and recruits him for this game to go to this college. So he goes to college for the 1 semester. He takes all these classes, like he's really excited about it. Everything's paid for, his whole tuition is paid for. This rival mafia figures out who he is, and just bad things start happening. I would say Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas. I gave that book 2 stars. I felt like it was long for no reason other than she could. I did not enjoy Crescent City. My favorite book kiss is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. It's the last book in the Once Upon a Time series. And let me tell you, the way this kiss was built up the whole series. It took 3 books, last 20 pages to get to this kiss, and it was everything I could have ever wanted. It was amazing. I was so built for that moment. That's the video. Happy Bookmas. Please don't forget to comment and subscribe and tell me what I'm doing wrong. If you've built a gingerbread before, if you've built a gingerbread house before, hold on, let me just arrange this. If you have ever built a gingerbread house before, please tell me what I did wrong, because I literally watched videos on how to do this properly and I followed the instructions and I still failed miserably. Also, I'm not very creative and I'm not very artistic, so maybe that is also like a reason why. But honestly, 1 out of 10, because it tastes good. So that's a slay. If you guys have built gingerbread houses this year, I want to see them. Please, like, go to Instagram and send me the gingerbread houses that you have created, because I need to see. Like, I need to see these gingerbread houses. I want to see your creativity. I want to see all of it. Let's have a gingerbread contest, okay? Gingerbread contest on Instagram. I want to see. Show me down below, or not down below, but like on Instagram. But also comment down below, like, if you have sent it to me, so that I can make sure to look at your DMs, because sometimes Instagram does this thing where it doesn't tell me that I got a message. So yeah. Anyways, thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe and all of that good stuff. And I will see you tomorrow for another Bookmas. I hope, at least. Oh, do you want to see it? Do you want to see it?